So I am Paula Maguire, or Paula Must Try Harder, some people know me as. I'm here at YHA today because I am in partnership now with YHA for my Big Mad Swim Around Britain challenge. So the Big Mad Swim Around Britain is my next challenge. It'll be taking place next year, around about April 2018, and I'm going to attempt to be the first person ever to swim around the entire coast of mainland Britain. So that is 1,800 miles of swimming, around 6 to 7 months, I'm hoping, of swimming pretty much every day in every single tide that I can possibly swim in, eating about 8,000 calories a day, which is the bit that I'm really looking forward to. And YHA are partnering with me on this. They're my accommodation partner across the UK, which I'm so pleased about. And I'm here today at YHA for my first ever stay in a youth hostel. It's been a lovely stay. I'm in the Peak District and it's glorious despite any weather that you might hear. So the Big Mad Swim Around Britain is a bit of a culmination of about 6 years of me trying new things and challenging myself and becoming a bit of an unlikely adventurer. About maybe 6 years ago, when I was about 30, I was struggling really badly with general anxiety, social anxiety, depression, all sorts of mental health challenges that had just built up over the 30 years of my life, to the point that I could barely leave the house. I certainly couldn't leave the house on my own. I couldn't answer the phone. I couldn't. I basically couldn't really live as an adult. And I got to that point that nothing else was really helping me. All the medication that I was on, the doctors, nothing really was making an impact to move me forward from it. And I decided to give myself one last chance before some drastic action had to be taken on my mental health, to just try and frighten myself out of it, which sounds ridiculous, but I started just challenging myself to do things like I tried the Commonwealth sports, even though I couldn't ride a bike and I'd never ran the length of myself before, and I just built up from there and became this anxious adventurer, which has had a massive impact on my own mental health and has led me to become a bit of an ambassador for mental health, and to try and just help people to live more active and more engaged lives with mental health challenges. The swim came about because it was my last big phobia. I'm absolutely terrified of water, utterly, couldn't walk over a bridge, couldn't get near big puddles because I'm quite small, just really, really scared of large bodies of water. And it seemed like this would be, a massive thing for me to undertake. And as soon as I realised that nobody had ever tried it, let alone did it, it was a bit of a red rag to a bull. So I decided that I would have to be the person that took on this challenge next year, just to see if it can be done, if anyone can swim around Britain, and hopefully I'll be successful and show people that you can live a healthy, active life with mental health challenges. With the swim, what I'm really hoping for is that I can just show people that it's possible to be out there living a life in spite of anxiety or depression or any barriers that you're facing. I never say that I've cured anxiety. I still deal with it. I'm still pretty scared right now. I'm pretty much always terrified, but I know how to live with it now. And I always say that for 30 years I suffered anxiety. For the next 30 years I'm going to make anxiety suffer me, because I'm just out doing things that make me anxious every day. And I want to show people that that's a life that you can live. It's a really healthy life, it's a really wonderful life, and it doesn't really matter what you're up against. You can go out and just be that person and just show the world that it's absolutely possible, and it's a place for you as well as anyone else. My swim is raising money and awareness for the Mental Health Foundation, which is a UK-wide organisation, and they do a lot of research into different methods of tackling mental health challenges. So they'll go out and they'll look for different things that can help people that maybe we've not thought about yet. And I thought that was really in keeping with what I do, because I wouldn't ever suggest that someone jump in the sea to overcome anxiety, but what I do is really, really different in terms of mental health approaches. And I just like the fact that's something that we can keep thinking about, is keep researching and seeing we don't know everything about mental health. And I wanted to support something that moves us forward. Mm-hmm. I decided to contact YHA because I love YHA's ethos. I love their philosophy. I love that they're all about the outdoors and people just coming along and getting out and doing things. I won't be needing a big lavish hotel for my challenge. I'll be in wetsuits, I'll be covered in seawater and jellyfish things and I just love that that's what you expect when you come to a YHA. It's all sorts of people, all doing different things, all coming together, and just, you know, I've been here this morning and people have been saying good morning and people have been chatting about what they're up to, and I love that sense of community, and I think that's what YHA is about. My website is paulamustTryharder.co.uk, and if anybody wants to find out anything about what I do or about the swim or about my partnership with YHA, then they can go on there and they can find out all about it. I'll be posting plans as they firm up about where I'll be, and there'll be a tracker so people can come, they can join me for a bit of a splash bout if they want in the sea, and they can come and they can kayak alongside me, or they can throw me cake. I'm always happy to swim for cake, so please come down to the coast next year. Even if you don't get in the water, come and just wave me on, cheer me on. You can tweet me and follow me that way, and just support me. Come to one of the YHAs, meet me, talk to me, tell me that what I'm doing is mad, but that you support me, and that'll keep me going for the 1800 miles. So I'm planning to start next April, round about St George's Day, because I'm starting at Land's End, so I thought that'd be a nice nod. Weather permitting, I'll be starting at Land's End in April, heading up the west coast towards John O'Groats, and then back down the east. It'll hopefully be taking me about 6 to 7 months to get all the way round, but obviously that'll be dependent on our fine British weather and being able to get out every single day in the tides.